Hello you guys, how are you? I hope you're staying healthy out there. So today I'm excited because I am going to share with you my skincare routine in the morning and also a few other tips of what I do to keep myself fit and healthy. I mean, it's all about that, isn't it? Keeping yourself fit and healthy and doing whatever you can to prevent the aging onset of lines and wrinkles. You know what I mean? But before I go on, my name is Joanie. Welcome to my channel, Joanie Loves. Please could you hit that subscribe button and that bell. I am uploading more frequently, I promise, and it would be great if you hit that notification bell because you'll get notified every time I have a bright idea of what to chat about. So let's get started. In the morning, first thing I do is I do cleanse my skin, and I know that some of you out there living in drier climates will not be wanting to do that because your skin's too dry in the morning. But here in Glasgow, I've got a combination skin type and I do cleanse. But the double cleanse doesn't happen in the morning, it's just the single cleanse. So I cleanse with exfoliating cleanser. This is a great cleanser, but what it's got in it is glycolic acid. I want to use a glycolic acid cleanser on my skin because it's going to help shed the dead skin cells. And remember, getting those dead skin cells off smooths the skin out, and glycolic acid also has been proven to clinically stimulate your collagen. And who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want that? So I like to use a cleanser with glycolic in it. This one also has got lactic acid, and these are ingredients you need to think about. Lactic acid helps to hydrate the skin, and if your skin is a little bit drier than normal, maybe just looking for a cleanser with lactic acid will be fine for you. And the next thing, it's got salicylic acid in it. That's great really for keeping my pores refined, and I do want that. You know, it's one of the banes of my life that when you get older your pores tend to get large because your collagen isn't as good. The pore looks like a cup, it's not nice and thin, a nice refined pore. It can go like that just because your collagen and elastin isn't great in your skin. So salicylic acid does help to clean out the pore, refines them a little bit, and with the help of the collagen getting stimulated, it just makes it more refined. So I do cleanse once. I do like to use a face cloth rinsed out in lukewarm water, but the key is when I do cleanse, I cleanse really gently. Take my time doing it. Now, do I cleanse before I go into the shower or after? I cleanse before I go into the shower, so that you know that I never cleanse in the shower. You know, you can cleanse your face and your neck when you come out of the shower if you want. I quite like doing it before I go in, but I have to say I do love a bath. So I'm that girl who'll pin the hair up, do all my cleansing, and then go into the bath. I do. I like a bath. Who doesn't? So that's a cleanser, okay, with glycolic acid in it. And I've taken the cleanser off with the face cloth rinsed out in lukewarm water. Always lukewarm water, never hot water. Hot water is going to dry your skin out more. And also nice fluffy face cloth, nice and gentle. I find that when you use a face cloth, your skin just feels really clean after it, and it's also helping to take some dead skin cells off. Now we want to encourage that as we get older, the dead skin getting removed, because when you get dead skin coming off the face, new skin is quicker to come up through the system. Okay, so you're really refreshing your skin better, speeding up the skin cell renewal system, which we need as we get older, because at this age your skin cell renewal, not easy to say, is definitely sluggish. So next, what I do, pat my skin gently dry. People say that you can leave your skin damp and then put on moisturizers and your serums next, and that's because having your skin damp does enable your next products to go into your skin deeper. Water helps to really make products sink deeper into your skin. That is true. So I use my eye cream. I like to apply this next after cleansing. A split pea size. You never ever need a lot of eye cream. That can be worse than no eye cream at all, because if you use too much eye cream, it can really absolutely make this more puffy, and that's not good. We don't want that. We want to depuff the eye, we want to moisturize this area, and we want to definitely help keep the wrinkles at bay. Always a good ingredient in eye cream is caffeine, so looking for an eye cream with caffeine in it is definitely good, because the circulation around here, we need to stimulate it because we want to depuff the eye, and really anything that helps the circulation getting fresh blood to this area and also stimulating the lymph drainage that takes away any waste toxins. We really want to do that. So definitely caffeine to look for in an eye cream. So a split pea size using a ring finger and very gently tapping around the bone area. Remember, you don't need to put eye cream on the lid because the movement of your eye will keep that cream coming down. Okay, so just on the bone area and pat it till it's absorbed. So eye cream, and then next I do want to stimulate collagen, and vitamin C is the key to stimulating collagen. It's one of the precursors to making collagen in your skin. So always remember that vitamin C stands for collagen. But vitamin C doesn't just stimulate the collagen, okay? Vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant generally. So thinking about, you need these superhero ingredients to really prevent lines and wrinkles. What we're talking about stimulates collagen, right? It's a powerful antioxidant, so it prevents the free radical damage in your skin, but also lightens and brightens the skin. So vitamin C is really cool, a really cool guy. For those of you with pigmentation, you really need to be looking at vitamin C, because vitamin C really prohibits the enzyme tyrosinase from producing too much melanin. So it's, you know, it's got quite a lot of stuff going for it. It has. So I like it, and I like using it during the daytime because I feel it's really protecting this super antioxidant effect. The only thing you need to remember about vitamin C is you need to absolutely use a sunscreen. Okay, these two go together because vitamin C will deactivate in the sunshine. So that's vitamin C serum, a few drops. And remember, when you're doing your skin, you're always treating from here upwards, always thinking about from here upwards, okay? Don't just do your face. And I've seen some of the celebs doing that in some of the reaction videos I've done, not good. Always come right down here and do the chest area, do that. It'll pay dividends as you get older, I promise. Pin the hair up and just get started and massage your serum in. Again, always light pressure. Never ever be overstimulating your skin. Never be causing it to go agitated or inflamed. No, no, no. We want to keep the skin protected. We want to feed the right serums, but we want to do it in a calm way. You know, you have to set time for that. You have to do this and take your time. So getting up earlier, if that's what you've got to do, making the time for yourself. Remember, it's self-care, it's self-love. The next thing I put on is growth factors. I've talked about epidermal growth factors, and you can watch one of my videos up here about it later, but the epidermal growth factors are great because they really have, the most important thing for me in autumn time or the fall is that your skin is starting to get dry again because we've got heating on, especially in Scotland, right? And it is getting colder here. So you've got the central heating going on. You've got to think, what is going on in my skin, because my skin is absolutely feeling dry. You can feel it because the central heating is drying the air up in the rooms and in the offices. Oh my goodness. So you're feeling it after being an hour in a room with central heating on. You're, wow, I definitely feel dehydrated. Epidermal growth factors hydrate your skin. That is one of the effects of using products with epidermal growth factors in them. So looking for oligopeptides and using oligopeptides in your skincare regime during this time of year is key. It really is key. It keeps the hydration level in the skin. And also drinking lots of water. Okay, you have to really get, you think about it, it's the summer when you should be drinking the water. It's actually this time of year because of the central heating's on. You really have got to drink more water, okay? Hydration from the inside. So epidermal growth factors, this is a nice serum. I like to put the vitamin C serum on first and let that absorb thoroughly. So making sure when you layer that you have to give them time to absorb. So once you've put your vitamin C serum on, go and brush your teeth, do something, floss your teeth, let that absorb thoroughly into the skin before you next apply your next layer. And that could be your epidermal growth factors, or niacinamide is another ingredient to look for in a serum that you can put on top of vitamin C quite easily. What next I put on hyaluronic acid. This is a moisturizer actually with a few things in it, but the hyaluronic acid and the squalane. I do like these ingredients. I think it's got apricot kernel oil too, which is another plant extract that's antioxidant and moisturizing. A good moisturizer absorbs really into skin. That's what I'm looking for. I don't want on my combination skin to feel anything that's tacky on my skin. I think if you're using a moisturizer and you've got normal combination skin and you've put a moisturizer on and it leaves a residue, you know, that's fine if you've got normal to dry skin. If you've got normal combination oily skin, no, don't do that. So this is a nice mix moisturizer I've got here, because it's got the hyaluronic acid, the squalane, apricot kernel oil. So thinking about moisturizers containing humectants, emollients and antioxidants. And then you're talking, so applying the moisturizer and letting that absorb before I do the next step. So, and I'm talking about it, I'm thinking, God, it sounds a lot, but it really isn't. Once you get into the habit of doing it, and when I've put a layer of something on, I'm doing something else to allow that to absorb. I'm sort of in that habit now, and that's what to do. Go and get your clothes looked out, or do something else. Get shoes looked out, do something while your serums and your creams are absorbing. The super moisturizer is absorbed, and now I'm going to put on my tinted moisturizer on top. Now in the winter time, and autumn winter, I need the two, the super moisturizer and the tinted moisturizer. I need the two-fold things, and that is the change that you occur in the fall. You need to think, how dry is my skin feeling now? Is this central heat really affecting it? You need to up the ante then. So you need to start thinking about double layering your moisturizers on. So fall and winter time, I need the two layers. In the summer, I can get away with just a tinted moisturizer on its own. The tinted moisturizer has got an SPF, and that's really what I mean here. It's a sunscreen that's moisturizing, and I do quite like that. In the winter time, I need the two. So last always comes your sunscreen. So I've got the sunscreen on top. This is a mineral one. I prefer mineral ones. You know that if you've listened to me before. I like zinc oxide and titanium dioxide as the two key ingredients. This is what this contains. So I let that absorb thoroughly again before I go on to do my next step. Now, if I can roll back a little bit, okay, once I've done just my moisturizing and all of that bit, right, I then, before I do any makeup, I go out and walk the dog. Yes, I do. And I like to walk the dog in the morning for a good, mile and a half, okay? And that is another treat. And I think about my exercise, even if it's walking the dog, that is for me key, because I'm going out to get some fresh air. This morning I had the big scarf and the gloves on because it was a wee bit nippy this morning, but it doesn't matter. You're getting out and you're breathing fresh air, and I would say that's what you've got to do to get out. If you're lucky to live in a place that you can walk easily, you've got a park near to you, that's cool, all those things, or you're lucky enough to be beside the beach, that would be really better, I think. But getting out and getting some circulation going, get out and doing a nice brisk walk by yourself, or if you can get a dog, cool. And I'd like to do that every morning and come back, and then what I do next is have my cup of tea with my vitamin D. So I do take vitamin D3 every day. This is 5,000 I use. I do take a lot of vitamin D. That is quite, it depends what you're thinking, but 5,000 I use. I take 1 capsule a day of this strength. I would advocate you look into that. I know that some people will say to you also to take vitamin D3 plus K2, and that's something for you to do your research on yourself. There is that great belief that you need the two together. Personally, I've just been taking vitamin D3 myself and do that continually. So you need, vitamin D stands for defense. It's to help your immune system go strong, and we know we need all those thoughts just now, but things like vitamin D3, taking zinc and vitamin C are key for your immune system, and you have to keep it really strong just now. As we're going into fall and winter time, these are things you really need to get into the habit of doing. Don't just think, oh, I've got a cold, I need to take supplements now. You should be doing it and putting them in the bank. I like to think of all these things, the exercise that you do, taking your supplements, eating well, doing your skincare really well, It's like putting things in your own bank, the bank of Joanie, but it's your own bank for yourself to keep yourself fit and healthy and strong. And that's in the bank. I've done that this morning. Next, I want to just chat quite quickly about what I do for makeup. Okay, I do, as you probably realise, I like quite a natural makeup. I'm very fond of Urban Decay because it's cruelty free. Okay, I am that person. Really, I want to be cruelty free. I eat a plant-based diet with a bit of fish thrown in. So these are all things that really great for your health. Well, what I do is I do my eyeshadow first, but I do use the primer. Okay, I use this primer by Urban Decay. It really is great because it's an anti-aging primer. And I do like to put this on over my whole eye before I put any shadow on. I think that's probably one of my secrets, that I do that to make sure that my eyes don't get lined in the top too much or too crepey, you know what I'm saying. So I like this primer. I then use the palette Urban Decay Heat. You know, I'm not sponsored or anything, I'm telling you this, I'm just giving you an idea what I like. I like this for my colouring, it's pretty good. I do like their shadows really last really well. This is funny, I haven't received, I'm waiting for an order to come through today, but this is a real, look at it's night down to, and my new one's coming today, it's arriving today at house. So this is called Stash, the pencil. I don't know if you can see that really well, but this pencil Stash, it looks great on, and I've had a lot of compliments about this one. So have a look at that colour if you're needing a new eye colour pencil. I think it goes with most eye colouring, but Stash, it's a great colour by Urban Decay. So I do that, and I'm very lucky at this moment in time to have my lashes on, and I do like getting the lash extensions on. Not all the time, and you'll have seen me quite often without them, but I was away on holiday last week to a lovely place in Scotland called Cullen, and it was great, and I just like it for easiness sake to get the lash extensions done. They last a few weeks, which is brilliant, and it saves me time in the morning, it does. So that's why I quite like the lash extensions, but if I don't have the lash extensions, I use the Urban Decay mascara, Perversion it's called, and I use eyelash curlers. I do. I am quite fair. I have to, you know, use black mascara for sure. Everything's got to be black. Eyebrow pencil comes in next. This is one by a Scottish lady, Eyebrow Alexandra, and this pencil's great. And I'll put a link to all of these down below, and you can have a look at them later. When I'm feeling I've got to have the dark eyebrow look, I use this one, and I also switch sometimes to my Brow Blade by Urban Decay. I switch to this one too. It's more taupey, this colour, but this is nice and dark, and I want to be a bit, you know, mysterious or whatever. But I do know that in the winter, autumn, winter, you have to go a bit stronger in your makeup, just because it's the lighting outside. It's very different, isn't it? Then I like to use the Stay Naked Threesome. This is a highlighter and a bronzer and a blush all in one. I do love this. This is called Rise, this one. I use this on my cheekbones and the highlighter here and a bit of blush here. I do like this very much. If I'm feeling really, when I'm going out at night, I'll put a little bit of highlighter obviously there, here, places that's going to catch the light. And I do use also the bronzer bit, you know, sometimes down the sides of my nose to make my nose look thinner. You know how you've always got these things when you've got the time, you're going to do it, aren't you? You're going to do the makeup. And now one day I will do my makeup, and you can see me doing it and see what you think. See if there's any tips that you can share with me and I can share with you. I don't often wear foundation. I've not got any foundation on just now, but I do think foundation is great. Makeup's great for your skin as long as you take it off correctly. It acts like another protector. I do like this one. It's the Stay Naked Hydromaniac. I love the names of these makeup companies. This is 40 light medium, which is my colouring. I do quite like this, and I will use this to give me more coverage when I'm going out for dinner, if I'm going out at night. And when it gets into more winter, I do quite like a coating of this when it gets really quite cold outside. I feel that it definitely gives me extra protection, and that's what I need you to think about. I do think makeup's fine for skin, 100%. I think foundation's great because it puts another layer. It's like putting another protective film on your face for sure. I just think that what we do is we sometimes don't take it off correctly. You know, we don't get it all off, and that's when you get the pimples and the spots happening. So no, I'm all for this, and it's great. I think this is the latest foundation, and I started using it last year. What else? Finally, the pencil. I think it's the most popular pencil, Naked 2 by Urban Decay lip pencil. And when I do use this, I do go outside my upper lip line. It's funny how we do these things, but you know, when I'm going out for dinner, I maybe emphasize them a whole lot more. You really want to pout, don't you, when you're going out for dinner or going out with your pals? And this is, it's funny, but this lipstick here, it's called Liar. Don't like that name, but I do like the colour. So I've got these two on today. I have to darken the tone up the lipstick when we get into winter. I quite like when it comes autumn. I like this season, I really do. Very much so you can go a bit darker. I do, I quite like it. And then I finish off with All Nighter, a big brush, and put some All Nighter waterproof. This is waterproof setting powder I use, okay? So I finish off with this, and then the spray. I do like this spray. I quite like using it even, you know, just now because of the central heating. I like just give myself a couple of sprays just to hydrate my skin. I do like it, okay? So worth having a look at that. So that's my regime. Is there anything in there that you think I could change? Is there anything in there that you do that you want to tell us all about that you think is even better? Obviously, I do use hand cream every day. I've got a tub on my desk I use all the time. I've got to use hand cream, and I would say that that really keeps my hands, my skin looking great in my hands because I do use hand cream a lot. I mean, I sit in bed at night massaging it into the elbows. You know, it's on my bedside table. I've got one in my car, one on my bedside table, and one on my desk. I have. What we've got to do, but remember, you're looking after yourself. You want to keep your looks as much as you can. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to finish off with one last secret of mine. The sunglasses. I wear sunglasses nearly every single time I go outside. I am not wanting to let any UV affect the skin around my eyes. I don't. So the sunglasses, okay? And I really do like these. I got these in a shop called River Island in Scotland. I think they're great because they look a bit designerish, don't they? But I don't. I used to be that person a long time ago. I would only wear designer glasses. Nowadays, I think these were 15 bucks. Yeah, good price, good price. So, but sunglasses, wearing sunglasses when you're going out, you know, makes you feel nice as well. You look a bit of glam. Even if you're not looking up with all your makeup on, you look a bit of glam with a pair of sunglasses on. There you go, that's you. I hope you've got something from that. Please share with me your own thoughts. I love it when you comment below, and please tell me what you do in the morning to keep yourself fit, healthy and gorgeous looking. I want to hear. Now, if this video was good, please share it with your pals. Give me a like. It is always really great when you do that, and do comment. It's always fun for me to reply to you, as you know. Have a great week, stay beautiful, and always put your sunscreen on. Bye.